The race of life. Are you running in the right direction? Have you ever noticed how marathon runners have something in common? It doesn't matter whether they're new or experienced. They all start the race with one goal: to get to the end. But not everyone completes the course. Some give up halfway through, others lose their breath, and there are those who, due to a lack of preparation, don't make it to the finish line. Now, think about it. What if life were that race? Are you running in the right direction? Are you prepared to cross the finish line and receive a prize that's really worth it? We live in a world where everyone is always running. We run after money, recognition, stability, and achievements that are often short-lived. The problem is that in this rush, many people don't even know where they're going. They spend their energies without a clear purpose, without realizing that they may be investing everything in something that, in the end, will be worthless. But what if I told you there was a different kind of race? A race that isn't just about speed, but about endurance, about purpose, about crossing a finish line that doesn't disappear with time. In ancient times, athletes would prepare for months, sometimes years, to compete in games that would define their destiny. They underwent rigorous training, adjusted their diet, strengthened their muscles, and conditioned their minds to withstand exhaustion. All this just to win a crown made of leaves, a symbolic prize that soon withered and turned to dust. Now, think about it. If they were willing to sacrifice so much for something that didn't last, how much more should we be willing to invest in what is eternal? This is the difference between the race of the world and the spiritual race. While many dedicate themselves to achieving fleeting glories, there is a much greater journey going on. The journey of living with purpose, of building something that has meaning beyond this life. But this requires more than just wanting to. Just as an athlete needs to prepare, strengthen their discipline, and learn to deal with the challenges along the way, we too need to be ready to face spiritual challenges. There are obstacles along the way when life is a race. So we need to be prepared to face the challenges along the way. But unlike an ordinary marathon, this journey isn't just about physical endurance. It's about inner strength, purpose, and the determination to keep going, even when everything seems difficult. And here's a truth that few realize. Not every race leads to the right destination. Many people live without realizing that they are running after things that have no lasting value. They run for money, fame, recognition, and power, believing that these things will bring satisfaction. But in the end, they discover that they have spent their strength on something that cannot sustain them. Others start off well with enthusiasm and energy, but when they face difficulties, they give up. They feel weak in the face of obstacles and believe they don't have the strength to continue. But are we really weak? Or have we just not learned to train our spiritual endurance? If this message is already making sense to you, take this moment to leave a super thank you here in the video. It helps us to keep bringing you transformative content. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Every runner faces moments when they feel like stopping. Fatigue sets in. The legs get heavy. The mind starts to question whether it's worth continuing. And just as a runner needs encouragement to keep going, I want to invite you to support this content. Like it, share it, and strengthen this community of people who want to grow spiritually. If an athlete wants to win, he can't just rely on luck or talent. He needs disciplined training, and above all, an unshakable mindset. In the spiritual life, the key to winning this race lies not in physical strength, but in the ability to stand firm, regardless of the difficulties. Here are 3 things that can transform your journey. Be clear about your goal. No elite runner enters a race without knowing where the finish line is. Do you know what your destination is? Learn to face difficulties with resilience challenges. Don't come to stop us, but to strengthen us. Strengthen your faith and your mind. The winner of a race is not always the strongest physically, but the strongest mentally. If you've come this far, it's because this message is touching your heart. So how about showing that support on this journey? The big decision: keep going or stop. In the end, every runner has to make a decision. Will I continue or will I stop? The race can be long. The challenges can be great. But one thing is certain: those who stay until the end receive the reward that cannot be missed. So now I ask you, are you willing to keep running? Now that you've understood the importance of running in the right direction, I'd like to invite you, don't stop here. There's an incredible video waiting for you to delve even deeper into this subject. Click now and continue on your journey of growth.